thinking about this, thinking about that. Tell me, can you relate to all of that? If not, let me try to describe my thoughts, so maybe someone gets what I'm getting at. Did you ever just sit in your room and think about the act of thinking about things that are worth being thought about? If not, maybe try it out, because this type of thinking is what thinking really is all about. But if you wanna pass that thought, that's also just fine. Really no shame in that. Just remember that every time you think, there's always deeper stuff going on that might also light maybe one or at least two of your deepest late night thoughts. Thinking isn't good, nor is thinking bad. But to be honest, I think that my thinking kind of lacks. Because if I would think more about the stuff that makes me act like the person that always try to instinctively connect, maybe my personality wouldn't be half as bad. But this is just me thinking my possibilities that my thoughts can never reenact. And that's a fact. Alright, so let's have a little peek at this discussion. Could you follow all of my instructions? Or did I fail again, not knowing how to discuss it? Fuck it, just imagine you got it, because your imagination is also deeply connected to your thoughts. Without thinking, imagination just straight up can't form. But let's not take this any deeper than this, because at this point our thoughts are already kinda leaving the norm. And we don't want your brain to get corrupted by thinking along this four-dimensional mental axis and completely losing access. So maybe just switch to standby for the next few lines. Recharge your capacity and try to imagine I have to deal with these thoughts all the time. Sometimes my thoughts just try to act for the cause, demanded applause, open the doors to my deepest and earnest flaws. When this happens, I just get ignored by the amount of thoughts that these voices just love to endlessly hoard. Philosophical thinking over here, but don't you dare to overhear, because this kind of feels like peer pressure, and I need someone to vent about all those mental fears. So please don't leave just now, stay a little longer, and I might just tell you how to stand your ground when you start to hear their vow. But to be honest, I'm kinda lying over here, cause I don't even know myself. Never had the guts to think about what happens if they actually start to disappear. I kinda enjoy their company, because without them I am an absolute nobody. Shame on me. Thinking isn't good, nor is thinking bad. But to be honest, I think that my thinking kind of lacks. Because if I would think more about the stuff that makes me act like the person that always tries to instinctively connect, maybe my personality wouldn't be half as bad. But this is just me thinking my possibilities that my thoughts could never reenact. And that's a fact.